Good afternoon. It is Tuesday, July 9th. It's just Tuesday. Most of my day I'm just like, just get through today. Just gotta get through. It's gotta be like the end of the week. I've been working for so long. No, Tuesday? Really? Beginning of the week still? I don't know. Wasn't feeling great this morning, but I got through it and feeling better now, I suppose. But I skipped yesterday. I did game with my buddies. I did not get a chance to use the warfare rules yet. Everything just takes longer than I anticipate. They did not do anything that I... if anyone's been a dungeon master, you may be familiar with players literally just about facing and turning the opposite direction of the plot, and you're like, but it's like right there with the neon signs and the obvious no, the other way. Okay, I'll find a way to loop it around, don't worry, we're cool. And I think by the end of it I did, but I'm sure, really? This whole game has been like just sort of allowing them to meander, and finally they figured out what the story is, and I'm like, no? Okay. Do your thing. I think they had fun. And that's, I guess, the important part, right? But yeah, it's been a day. A long day. I was hoping to get off early. I miss donuts. It's been a while since I've been off early enough to get that. Basically have a full container of milk that's gone bad. But I'll get another one. I need to go get groceries anyways. But yeah, that's what I'll do now. And I'm at Aldi, as is traditional. It's basically always where I go for my groceries because it's cheaper. I was actually talking about it with Mom when I went shopping with her for the vacation. She's commenting on like, well, there's so much they don't have, and I'm like, yeah, I just don't get it. It's too much money, and it's not really. My finances are doing better than they were, but still, try and be frugal. And it's been a while since I've had sourdough. Yeah, let's get that. And I grabbed a few things I've not tried here before, but of most note, I'm getting a can of their tomato soup. I've only ever had Campbell's, and I like that. But theirs is 49 cents, very convenient. Let's give it a shot and see if it's any good. My other option would be to go to another one of them stores and get something, because I figure the reason for the bread is grilled cheese. That needs to go with tomato soup. In fact, let's bet that it's going to be good and get two rather than making a second trip if needed. Worst case, I'm out 50 cents. And so I went grocery shopping knowing that the main thing is I had leftover cheese. I'd done some omelets last week and ended up with cheese as the leftover, you know, plus eggs. But eggs are used for all sorts of things. So the big thing was, okay, what do I do with this extra cheese? And I was like, I should do grilled cheese and tomato soup. I like that. I haven't had that in a bit. And so I got sourdough. I knew I was gonna get that at Aldi. They regularly have that. That's easy. And then I was going back and forth like, do they even have tomato soup? Like I've never even looked, because I know they don't have Campbell's. I always get Campbell's. I don't know. Maybe Aldi's soup is just as good. Their stuff is just as good on a lot of things. It's, you know, if it wasn't, you know, despite the savings, I wouldn't be able to go there. There have been some things that they're not as good on. But for the most part, you know, they do just fine. So rather than going to, say, Walmart next door and getting Campbell's tomato soup, or going out to Sam's Club to get a, you know, big box of it like I did the last time I stocked up on tomato soup, I decided for 50 cents a can, I will try Aldi's tomato soup. And I figure that'll be dinner tonight, so we'll find out, is it any good? And we're gonna see how it is. Wish me luck. And it's ready. So some grilled cheese. So, getting to use the cheese and then tomato soup. My brain's telling me it's not the same, but it's probably pretty much the same. It'll probably be fine. And that was fine. Having finished it, I'll say it's not the same. I don't think the Aldi tomato soup is the same as Campbell's. But as long as I have, while the grilled cheese lasted, to dip in it, it was great. It was still good. I don't know. I might still, at some point, try and get a case of Campbell's from Sam's or something. But like, I got a second can of that, and I will definitely use it. That's good enough to eat again. So, and who knows? I'm frugal. Maybe I'll just decide, who cares that it's not quite as good, and may just decide to have it anyways. But yeah, so, and I got enough for 1 or 2 more rounds of grilled cheese, as far as just the cheese that remains. At least 1 more. So, will not be the last time I have that. And otherwise, I'm gonna try and clean things up enough to avoid drawing gnats, and pretty much head to bed. Kind of a boring day, but that's life, isn't it? So, thanks for joining me. Join me as my journey continues. Bye.